Catholic Gardener here. My name's Andrea, if it's your first time visiting my channel. It is beautiful this morning, so I thought I'd do an update. I'm a little behind on my updates, and I suspect that I probably won't come out with a whole lot of videos in the next week or two. I'm actually getting ready to have surgery on Monday, so yeah, anyway, pray for me. But let me go ahead and give you a little update of how the garden is doing. There's been so much that has happened since I've done my most recent update. So here we go, let's get into it. But first, also, let me just show you some of the tomatoes that I picked over the last couple weeks. I'm out harvesting today, and I got quite a few tomatoes. I've been picking tomatoes for a couple weeks now, but I'm loving it right now. I'll be really sad when I don't have any more tomatoes. So today's July 23rd, and I still am getting lots of tomatoes. It's starting to wind down on my tomato plants a little bit. The heat is not allowing them to really set on a whole lot, so I don't really know how many more tomatoes I'll get this season, but I've been getting quite a few, and so I'm pretty happy with that. Pippin! Pippin! Hi! Say hello! He's been my little picking partner this morning. And I've been seeing tons of those little green June beetles in my garden, and I hate them because they chase you around and they're, oh my gosh, they're just swarming my garden right now. But he's been trying to find them, and he likes to kind of tackle them to the ground. It's hilarious. Hi, buddy. And I got my little Oski over there. He's actually having a pretty rough time right now. He's he hurt his back again. Oh, are you wanting attention? He hurt his back again, and so we're doing a lot of rest and some pain meds for now. He's pretty old, so we're not looking at surgery. He's had surgery already, so pray for our little guy. Over in this bed, I still got the kale, and it really has grown a whole lot. This part of the bed is empty. I plan to actually go ahead and sow some more carrots and beets and such over here. I plan to do that this weekend before my surgery. So the kale, poor kale, I literally went just a few days without spraying any neem oil on it, and look what happened. It's just getting destroyed by cabbage worms, and so I've been trying to keep up with it, but it might get to the point where I just pull it out, and I plan to grow some more kale for the fall anyway, so yeah, I'll kind of keep you updated on that. The squash is going nuts over here. I've seen some little baby squash, but I just hope that they, you know, get pollinated and that it works out. But you can see one little one on this one. This is one of my Black Beauty plants. There are lots of flowers. I've been seeing a lot of male flowers, so we'll see. So I have over here, I have the green bush, I have Black Beauty, and then on the end I have a Ford hook. So that's how they're doing right now. The netting I was using, I just kind of decided to just not even keep up with the netting. I haven't seen any of the vine borer moths at all, and I hope it stays that way. The potatoes definitely look like they might need to be harvested soon. The plants are kind of dying back a little bit, and you can kind of see actually some potatoes poking up through the soil there. So I might give it another week or so, just to wait till these plants die off really good. On this bed where I had the tomatoes, I actually had to pull out one of my tomato plants because it was just dying back, and I actually might do the same with this one. I'm not sure yet. With August just around the corner, I just don't feel like I'm gonna set on any more tomatoes on this one. I have some blooms, some blossoms there, but really, this plant's just not looking the greatest. But my Jet Star, over here is looking pretty decent, and I do have some green tomatoes on that one. This is a Cherokee Purple, and again, I still have some tomatoes down there on this one as well. They might have a chance to set on a little more. And then my black creme tomato plant in the beginning looked the worst out of all of them, but this one's actually looking pretty healthy now compared to what it was. And I do have some green tomatoes on there as well. So hopefully I'll get some last tomatoes left for the season there. You can see my rosemary hiding back there. I got a jalapeno plant here. Been getting some, picking some off of there. I have my dragon tongue bush beans, some purple opal basil, of course my beautiful zinnias that are adding color in here. My watermelon plant. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and support this one because it's starting to get pretty heavy on here. But yep, it's climbing up the trellis pretty well. And I've got basil over here. I've got a few basil plants and they're finally taking off. They were kind of slow going. So, and I've got some mortgage lifter tomatoes still on that plant there that I keep picking. More jalapenos. I can't ever get enough jalapenos. Probably should have 3 plants next year. My red brandywine isn't doing the greatest either as far as setting on, so this guy just might get pulled out early too. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I do want to make some room for my fall garden, and if it's not doing anything, there's no point in keeping it there. Okay, so back there I got some more dragon tongue beans, and then on my trellis is my Armenian cucumber, which is also considered a melon technically, but it tastes like a cucumber. They get really big, and I haven't got any really big ones yet, but I do see a bunch of little ones on here, so it's only a matter of time. Can't wait, because I haven't had an Armenian in a couple years from the first time I grew it, and they're excellent cucumbers. The other cucumber plant isn't doing the greatest. It's definitely got some blight going on, and I've only had a couple cucumbers on here. That's not normal for me. I normally have a lot more cucumbers, so it's kind of sad, honestly. Here's one of those ugly June green beetles that keep flying around my garden. Ah, they drive me crazy. They're one of the worst. Okay, so on this bed I have my green beans climbing up the trellis. I'm finally starting to get some green beans off of here. So here pretty soon I should be loaded with them. A lot of blooms. Here are my zinnias. These are the candy cane ones, and check out this zinnia here. This guy is awesome. He is like this dual colored, like I love, like there's like little fuchsia stripes on the cream leaves on this one, and then a fuchsia side over there is really neat. So I'm definitely gonna have to save seeds from that one. Really awesome. But I really do love these candy cane striped zinnias. They're gorgeous. I definitely recommend growing those. They're so pretty and they're fun to put in a vase. My corn is crazy, guys. Look how tall. So much taller than me, and I think some of them are ready to be picked. Like this one is hanging off the stalk here, so I think he's saying pick me. So I think this weekend I think I'm gonna pick some corn and maybe see how this country gentleman pans out. Let me kind of show you this little sneak peek here. I don't even know if this will be good to pick now, but let me show you real quick. I think so, but I don't know. Look at that. It's open in the top, but you can kind of get an idea of what it's sort of going to look like. In this bed I also have my crazy tomato plant, my cherry tomatoes. They're just going nuts over here. Try to keep up with the suckers, but it was really hard. But I've been picking tons off of these every day, so it's been absolutely wonderful. Cage, I have some of the beans climbing up, definitely towards the top of the cage and going further. So I'm just trying to rope it around the edges, I guess, for now. And my cucumbers, my early fortune, are on the other side there, and they're getting tall too. Check out my okra, guys. I love this Jing orange. You have to grow this variety. Look how beautiful. My husband came out to the garden yesterday and he just thought these were so cool and crazy looking. Gorgeous. I can't wait to cook these up. It looks like I need to pick one of those. okra over here. It's a Clemson, spineless. I also got some Burmese in the back here, and let me see if I can get a pretty, I saw one of the okra flowers opened up, so let me show you here. Okra flowers are one of my absolute favorites. Look at this. Gorgeous. They're very much like a hibiscus flower. And then also one other cool thing about the okra plants, Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm, over at her YouTube channel, she talked about how okra leaves look like tree stars, and all you 80s babies know exactly what I mean when I talk about tree stars, and now I can't look at them the same anymore, and I love it. It's like now my favorite way to refer to okra leaves. Check out these cosmos. They're getting really tall. They're gonna get as tall as the corn almost. They're definitely taller than me, and they're beautiful, and the bees are loving these cosmos. I'm seeing bumblebees out here every single day just flying around, and I really love this particular one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? So I haven't done an update on my Blackberry plant. It hasn't produced any berries at all this year, and I'm wondering if it's because it's just kind of getting started. So maybe next year. It's definitely getting eaten up by something though, so I need to spray some neem oil on this guy. And I have some roses over here. These are orange roses. One just bloomed today. So pretty. It looked so pretty this morning right before it was opening up. I have another little bud over here. I'm starting to really love roses, so I plan to plant some more definitely in the future. Well, that's about it. That's my little update. Everything's going pretty well. There are some things that I'm kind of disappointed about, like the cucumbers. I thought that I would have a lot more this year, but that's okay. You know, it always seems like every year there's always something that kind of doesn't go the way that you want it to, and that's okay. And then my tomatoes, I got them really early this year, and I don't think I'm going to have too many more the rest of the season. Again, that's okay. I had plenty, and so I'm really thankful for that. Oh, I just spotted something else I didn't put in my update. Hold on, I gotta show you real quick. Show these Mexican sunflowers. I got these seeds from my uncle, and I'm in love with these. These are gorgeous. This, video is not going to do it justice, not at all. But here's the plant right here, just so you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. It's huge, and check out this other one here. It's just blooming today, it looks like. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the color is amazing. It's like a beautiful, like fiery orange red color. Just gorgeous. Anyway, that's my update. Wish me luck on my surgery. That's gonna be next week, and I might not see you for a couple weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not sure. I don't really know what to expect with my recovery, so it's nothing life-threatening, just I just don't feel open enough to share exactly what it is, but I do want to let you guys know that that's what's going on. And anyway, thank you for watching my channel. Again, always, that's such a blessing. Please comment below, because I love listening or reading your guys' comments. I love what you have to say. I love your advice. I love just whatever you have to say about my garden, and thank you for your support. But yeah, you guys, God bless, and have a wonderful week, couple weeks, however long it will be. Until then, bye-bye.